Focus on me. Hey guys, welcome back. This is Huffing, and this is In Bed with John. As you guys can clearly tell, I'm in bed. And this is the topic where we talk about the five biggest events of the week or the month. Let's, number one, discuss where I have been. Well, that's not number one. But let's just discuss where I have been. I've been away. I've been with family. I'm getting myself healthy and happy again, so that's always a great thing. So, yes, I'm going to hopefully be posting a lot more on here on Huff Inc. But yes, sorry, I forgot the camera was on. Yes. But anyway, let's talk about the five biggest topics. Number one, the Sharon Osbourne leaving the talk and getting in hot water with the talk. I don't know how I feel really about Sharon Osbourne and the talk. You know what I mean? I think we all have the right to say what we want to say, right? And I think as an American, that's such a great privilege to have the freedom of speech. Now, I don't know why she's sticking in her nose, and the business really doesn't need to go into. And, I think we need to talk about race, talk about racism. You know what I mean? I think what she did was also a great thing because it opens the door to talk about racism, and we need to talk about it a lot more than what we really are talking about it. Um, let's close that gap. I don't know if we'll close it. We need to close the gap like the thighs between Melissa McCarthy's legs. You know what I mean? Because she's fat. But anyway, let's talk about the second biggest thing: a UFO shaped as a damn fucking triangle. Look, look. I went to an elementary school, and I ain't never seen that in the shapes. You know what I mean? I've never seen a fucking big ass pyramid flying in the sky. Come the fuck on. How damn gullible do you think I am? Hey, it's flying in the sky. Yeah, yeah. Well, so is me. So is me if I went and jumped out of an airplane. All right, guys, let's talk about number three. I know that was number two. Number three. Let's talk about let's talk about the number one biggest topic of 2020, and that is the Johnson and Johnson vaccine that has been causing a lot of people blood clots, but it cannot cause death. But remember that, yes, the Johnson and Johnson, the thing that was proved to be a one and done, like Caitlyn Jenner, has turned out to be multiple different things. And yes, I made the joke about Caitlyn Jenner, so don't sit there and call me homophobic. You know what I mean? This was changed a lot, not as much as Caitlyn Jenner has, but at least we still have all our parts. No. Here, guys, look, I'm gonna rant just for a quick second. I don't understand how Caitlyn Jenner is a trans trailblazer just because she got it chopped off and got a set of melons. Now she's a trailblazer. Come on. Come the fuck on. At least Marilyn Manson has his parts. You know what I mean? Come on. Come the fuck on. And that's the same with like Chaz Bono. Like, I love Cher, but really, you know what I mean? Really, she didn't want to dig into the cave. She wanted to pull the snake. Now she's a fucking man. Like really? Like, I'm not homophobic, but you know what I mean? Like, so wait, this is better than this. Like, get the fuck out of here. But anyway, yes. So I do not do the Johnson and Johnson. I do not endorse the Johnson and Johnson because I've got a set of balls, and I'm not a 50-year-old soccer mother. So anyway, let's talk about number five, and that is the immigration issue in this country. We are letting thousands and thousands to millions of immigrants in, and if they come in here, who is going to stand at the door at Home Depot and greet us? Okay, hello. You know what I mean? Like, we need that sense of comfort when we walk into Home Depot. Like, yes, there's a Mexican, but everything's going to be all right. You know what I mean? Like, it was like in Moses and Jesus' time. Moses had Jesus because he knew he was going to be all right. I mean, he didn't know he'd have to hike 15 damn miles, but he knew he was all right. And let's talk about Jesus for a second. Here's what pisses me off about Jesus. He is the Son of God. He needs to dress and act like it. What is with that ugly ass robe? If it would have been me and I would have been the Son of God, I would have been dressed in all of Louis Vuitton, head to toe. And what was with the Last Supper meal? Fish? What, they didn't have fucking tacos? They didn't have fucking Chinese food? You're the Son of God. If it would have been me, I'd have turned that wine into Coke and that fish into a pizza, and we would have had a party. And why was it called the Last Supper? Like, didn't you eat the night before? Like, I'm so confused. Because, like, how did you know? Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's the Last Supper. Like, why not call it the Last Breakfast? Because you can't really call it the Last Supper because he had supper after he rose. You know what I mean? He probably went to Taco Bell, got him like one of those $5 blasts. $19 is really good. And like ate. Like that's what I would have done. But like I didn't rise from the dead. I mean I look dead, right? Like I physically look dead. My makeup looks dead, but I'm not dead. Because I have a thing called concealer. And I know like this is like in bed with Don, like, oh my god, why are you talking about God? And you're talking about like immigration. Yes, let's go back to immigration. I think that is such a huge issue. You know, I think we should welcome everybody with open arms, but we should do it fairly. We should do it in a due process, and we should do it in a way that everybody feels like they are included, not bashed for being, you know, for coming into this country. Because I do feel like this land is a land of milk and cookies, or was that wheat and honey? It was some kind of food reference. I think we need to take our neighbor's hand and drop kick them across a fence. I'm just saying, look, I think if you have the right to be here legally, come join the party. But I'm not going to sit here and say, don't come, I'm not going to sit here and say that they should not be welcome. They shouldn't. I mean, they're illegal immigrants taking American jobs. This country was founded on Americans, on hardworking immigrants. Yes, hardworking immigrants, yes. But, they came here legally. They came here legally. That is the point I'm trying to make about this. Is nobody snuck across nothing. They got on a boat. They checked in through Ellis Island, went through the gift shop, got them a t-shirt, and went the hell home. Nobody snuck around anything. Nobody had to climb up a wall. That's my thing. Why sneak in? If you want to be in this country, come on over. Just don't sneak in. Why? And why take my job? Why take somebody else's job? But anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Love y'all.